Hello everyone. If you don't remember me, my name is Nicole. I am from Michigan Humane Berman Center for Animal Care in Westland. It has been so long since we've done an episode of Waiting for You, and I'm really happy to be back. To kick us off and get us started back into the swing of things, we are going to have an extra long episode today. So get comfortable, get a salad because we're going to have a guinea pig, and we're going to have a few other surprise animals for you. So sit back and let's get started. All right guys, so here's that guinea pig I promised. This is Theodore, and Theodore actually came to us as an owner surrender. He came from a home that had multiple other guinea pigs, and he was a show guinea pig. He had quite a fancy job, but unfortunately he had to be surrendered by his previous owner because you all have probably been there, unfortunately. When we had all of that flooding going on, his home suffered extreme flooding, and the owner just could not keep up with the flooding and the guinea pigs. So he did end up with us, but we are so grateful because we love Theodore. You'll notice that he has a cute little earring. Do not be alarmed. Because he was a show guinea pig, that is actually pretty typical for him. It doesn't bother him or anything like that. He is a teddy guinea pig, which is a breed. Yes, guinea pigs have breeds. He's a little camera shy anymore. He's been out of the business a long time. But you can tell because he has a kind of coarser hair. That's what makes him a teddy. And you could call him a cute little teddy bear. He kind of looks like it. But Theodore is a 1-year-old guinea pig ready to find his forever home. So if you have never owned a guinea pig before, or maybe you did and it's been a hot minute, guinea pigs are pretty good starter pets as far as like exotics go, I guess. They do require a pretty large cage because even though they're pretty shy at first, once they get comfortable in a new home, they require a lot of space because they like to run around and explore and chew. So they need a big cage with lots of hiding places. They also need a pelleted diet and Timothy hay. Timothy hay is a very important part of their diet, so that is unlimited, while the pellets are a very limited part of their diet. They also need fresh vegetables and fruits every day, but fruits are more of a treat. And you can get pretty creative with those salads. I actually make pre-made salads once a week for them, and it's pretty fun. They also need a litter box. Did you know that you could litter box train a guinea pig? The more you know. So definitely consider a guinea pig for a first-time pet. Or if you've had guinea pigs before, I'm sure you remember how great it was, and maybe you would like another. All right, so next up we have Elvis. And Elvis, as you can see, is a beautiful rooster. He came to us a couple months ago. So he's about an 8-month-old rooster, and he came to us as a stray. Unfortunately, getting chickens as strays has become quite common, as a lot of people have them as backyard companions now with improper enclosures. And so that means they are really they get out really easily, and they are hard to find. They actually can fly a few feet up, so they can jump fences. They get out of coops real easy because they actually can run pretty fast. So if you're not careful and don't have a proper enclosure, that's how your chicken getting out can happen. And nobody came to claim him, so now he is available for adoption. We have 2 other roosters available for adoption right now as well. We have Cluck Norris, and we also have Sriracha. And so roosters are really hard for us to adopt out because you know, you can't have as many roosters as you can hens in a flock situation. So it's really hard for us to adopt out roosters, but also not every city is allowed to have chickens. But on top of that, even if you're allowed to have chickens, you may not be allowed to have roosters. So city ordinances do play a role in their adoptability. And so we do anticipate our roosters being with us for quite some time, but we're hoping that somebody will come adopt him or one of our other 2 roosters or all 3 because they are wonderful birds. They just need the right home with the right family. Don't cluck that button. Waiting for You will be right back.
What are the benefits of shopping local? Besides finding quality products and produce in your own backyard, shopping local means your produce is hand-picked and brought to you in its freshest state. Local products means less travel, which helps the environment. Plus, your business helps support the members in your community. So keep it local and visit the Canton Farmers Market Sundays from May until October at Preservation Park. Go to facebook.com/Canton Farmers Market for more details. Canton is asking residents to help clear residential storm drains that are covered in leaves and/or debris. Unclogging storm drains is quick and easy. Simply sweep, rake, or shovel away leaves covering the grate and pile them away from the drain so they do not blow back in again. Don't wait until your storm drains are causing flooding and possible damage to your property. Monitoring storm drains and keeping them clear of leaves will help keep Canton safe and clean.
The next stop on our zoo shelter adventure is going to be Fig Newton. What a cute little cookie! Fig Newton is about a 2-month-old brown tiger kitten. As you can see, he's a pretty typical kitten. You could probably hear him purring. And he loves to snuggle, but also he loves to play. It's his top priority. And he came in to us as a stray. He is just a perfect stereotypical kitten. Playful, snuggly, the perfect cat you could ever hope for. He does currently have a brother, and his name is Famous Amos. They do not need to be adopted together. However, I'm sure if you were up for it, they would be so happy with that arrangement because then they'd have a playmate that is on the same level as them. However, again, that's not a requirement. Fig Newton here would probably really enjoy a home with kids that would love to play with him so that they could grow up together, have a playmate together. If you have a home that has a kitten spot, Fig Newton is the kitten for you. Finally, guys, we have Bonnie, an estimated 6-year-old boxer lab mix. She was an owner surrender because, unfortunately, like a lot of people, her previous owner fell on hard times during this past year, and Bonnie had some masses that needed to be removed. And so she was surrendered to us for long-term care. She had mammary masses removed by our veterinary team. Luckily, they were benign, so she did not have cancer. However, it was still important for us to remove them, and we were happy to do it because they can grow over time still and cause discomfort, as you can imagine. And now she is available for adoption. She is spayed, she is microchipped. She is just a wonderful girl. She has great manners. She knows how to sit, and she knows how to lay down. And as you can see, she's very much food motivated, so this is a great stress relief for her. She loves to just chew on her rawhide. Obviously, those are treats that should be given supervised. However, right now she is just being the most perfect dog, but she is still rambunctious for a 6-year-old, so she still loves to play, and she just loves being around her people. So she is a perfect family dog. She does not like other dogs. We are not sure how she would do with cats as she has never been exposed to cats. So she will need to go to a home where she will be the only dog. She will also probably not be a good candidate to go to dog parks. However, she is tolerant of them in her environment, so if you have neighbors with dogs, we're not sure how that interaction would go, but we don't imagine it being an issue. If you were interested in adopting Bonnie or any other animal from Michigan Humane, your first step would be to check our website. On our website, michiganhumane.org, we have all of the animals available for adoption listed on there based off of dog, cat, or other, which would include like rabbits, guinea pigs, etc. And they'll also tell you what location that animal is at so you don't go to the wrong location to meet with a specific animal. Or you could just come to the building and see who we have available for adoption there if you just want to have a one-on-one interaction with the animal first. And then, so after you've decided that you want to meet with an animal, your next step would be to have an interview with one of our adoption counselors where we can just get to know you and talk to you about the animal that you're looking at and make sure that they are everything that you hope for. And then after that, you get to go into a private room with them to get to know them a little bit. And then if you decide to take them home, all animals will go home the same day. So there are some things that you need to know before visiting any of our locations, as we do have some COVID policies still in place. A mask is not required at any of our locations despite vaccine status. However, we do have to limit the amount of people that are in the building at one time. With that, at our Berman location specifically, but also at our other locations, we do have our parking spots with a sign on it with a letter and a phone number for you to call. You will call that phone number on that sign once you have arrived, and you will tell the operator what parking spot letter you are parked in, depending on what you're here for, but specifically for adoptions. An adoption counselor will notate that you are here for that, and then they will give you a call back once they have a adoption counselor available to assist you and we have a spot available in the building.